Alright, here we are, part 6. If you are joining me from the previous parts, welcome back. Happy to have you. Apparently you found this useful so far, so we're going to keep rocking this. This is going to cover southern Liurnia. I actually find this bit to be even more challenging than all this stuff in Kaled. But let's do this. We are at the Stormhill Shack, and what we're going to do is we're going to kind of go around ignoring Stormvale Castle for a bit. Didn't mean to rest. Meant to do that. So off we go. It can be a little hard to see in this area, but there's that road. That's kind of why I set a marker to help keep me on track. A lot easier now. We're going to come to the end of a bridge, and it's going to look like it's a sheer drop. It is in fact not. Grab the cookbook, and down, down. So anytime you're doing precision jumping, and you don't need torrent, go ahead and dismount. Could be a little sketchy. Turn right, there's this hidden path here that I get stuck on trees in. And just follow that. There's some wolves, there's some crafting stuff, there's a sharp drop right there, so just watch for that. But at this point, you are basically home free. Grab the mushroom. And as you can see, this is Stormvale Castle. And we just kind of came around the other side. We are going towards... that site of grace. Go ahead and activate. We don't need to rest quite yet, because we're going to make a pit stop at the church. We're going to grab a tier. You can definitely talk to that guy. He has sorceries. He tells you about the Academy Glintstone key. I'm trying to shed a little time off these videos, so I'm just going to go ahead and go past him. Run back to the Grace. Rest. And then we're actually going to go to Round Table Hold after we upgrade our flask. Reason being is once you hit Liurnia, Rodrika travels to Round Table Hold, and she becomes a merchant of sorts. She can upgrade your spirit ashes. So here she is.
Greetings. My name isn't
Just
this
gonna run through
around
really
it,
quick.
I never knew, although I'm still looking. It's all of it. I'm still looking.
Talk to her, and it's not apparent, but come back and talk to Hugh.
Well, I took you no matter lay out your own.
And he's actually got some dialogue about her.
She's correct. She has a gift. I saw in her eye.
And again, not apparent. But run back to her and tell her what he said.
You're telling? I don't believe. If I do, I suppose I'll ask. Certainly, I know I can tell.
And then one last time.
Back already, no matter. The girl. Are you out? Who's absurd? I refuse. I don't.
And then you're done. Now the next time you come back, she will be right across from him, and she can upgrade your spirits for Glovewort. oddly enough, since she left, we're going to go back to where she was at Storm Hill Shack. And she has left behind a little present for us. So, back to where she was, and a golden seed. And now, back to the lake-facing cliffs. You can probably see that the steel was revealed. Get that little mark. I'm going to get there in a second. So, it's going to get sketchy now. This next bit is pretty tough little run if you stop paying attention for a second. So as long as you're paying attention, it's not too bad. But if you were to look at the map, if you have the map, you notice it's a really, really big drop. And if I recall, is right over here. I actually kind of found this on accident the first time I played, interestingly enough. So, here we go. Slow, careful. I recommend kind of pushing against the cliff to kind of help direct you on these jumps. I should jump to the other one. So, carefully. Back off. And down. And just able to make it. There we go. One more set of those. Oh, right over here. This one isn't nearly as bad. So you can see those jumps are a lot further than they look. So just be careful. Back on our horse. We're going to hug this left wall. Don't worry about the enemies. Just kind of hugging that wall. Once it opens up, start looking for the flame and the smoke. Should spot it pretty easily. Let's go ahead and touch. Look like everything followed us. And I think I saw a mushroom. Yep, there we are. Always good at mushrooms. And we're going to talk to this boy.
You're new, surprised no matter. Why don't... Oh, but don't.
We want his cookbook. So we need to sell some runes. We will sell a 12. Well, a 4. And a 1. There we go. And now we're in good shape. Again, watching this map here. We're going to hit the map. As soon as we go, we're going to kind of go northwest. There's some scary stuff coming up. We're going to want Flame of Frenzy ready. Here we go. You can see 3 things right here. Just easier to kill them than to try to avoid them. Collect your map. We're going to go ahead and use it so we can mark our next 2 spots, which are here. And that one's really scary. for that, we're actually going to equip heal. We're going to be ready to do that. First, Sign of Grace. Yeah, I shouldn't even bother. There we go. See, I got lost. There is... Oh, I was a little off. There it goes. Grab the cookbook. Touch and rest. You should have some spells coming at you. I've not actually used any of the recipes in that cookbook, but you never know. Now, as said, this next part's pretty nasty. There's some really tough enemies, but there's also some really good items, and I found a cool little trick to make them a lot easier. They're actually damaged. As long as I hit them. Oh. Gotta watch them die. They get damaged with that heal spell. I actually don't mind dying and looking like a jerk, because I think that's how a lot of players are. See all these guys, and they always look like they're perfect players. Ah. There we go. He was a really nasty one. 3. Up. Ritual pot. Not useful now, useful later. Jerk. I think we're good. Alright. Now, we're going to go northeast. Really hate that section. But, those are good items to have. Ignore that dude. We are looking for that over there. Have your frenzy ready. I have found it is just easier to kill all this stuff. So just start lighting them up. Grab that. And now we're going to head directly west. They really don't pose much of a threat outside of that gas. They don't move quickly, they don't physically attack, so they're not bad. If you kill a bunch of them, just makes your life a little bit easier than trying to push through them and getting stuck on them and whatnot. Here's what we're looking for. Again, it's an NPC. Be careful with your rolling and whatnot.
Please.
We're going to talk to her.
It's rather my mistress sent, but I was a... Could I ask that thug only if you've... Oh, what a blessed thug, please.
So, now... west, towards that fire over there. We are going to grab a mushroom. I think I saw one of these guys. Yep. We're going to rest at the Grace. and we're going to talk to
Oh,
Patches.
wow, it's me. I'm still in now, am I? Patches input. By the way,
You can exhaust
this
his dialogue.
Good at issuing your...
Okay, after we were so rudely interrupted.
Hello again. You're making your... Have you ever seen another clunky...
Let's try this again.
Get this. It's so right, it'll chuck... Oh yeah, there's a servant. Cheers for that.
Alright. We are definitely going to hit that map. But first, we want to go here-ish, here-ish, here-ish. Have your bow ready. We're going to start heading this way. We are really on the lookout for... I don't know if they are crawfish or lobsters. Don't really know, but they are really, really, really nasty enemies. And we want to try to avoid them. Right now what we're looking for is a balloon. There it is. We're going to snipe that little guy. It's going to drop a balloon 6. There's that lobster I was talking about. So, take the long way around. Yeah, I don't know. I think someone from Software had a really bad experience with lobsters or something. But we want to get into this thing over here. You gotta be fast here, because they shoot too. We want... Oh, this is what we wanted. My markers were a little off. Here. And... here. And where's my map marker? Back this way. Grab the map. Rest. Give yourself a break. Re-equip your scythe. Making sure I got everything. Stone, rune, rune. I feel like I did. And we got the map, so onward. We are going to aim here. I really recommend using your map markers in here. A lot of this area starts to look the same, so it does not hurt to kind of abuse that a little bit. Actually, that's not the right one. That looks more correct. There we go. Like I said, abuse them. You get 5 of them, so why not? If you got any old ones, get rid of those. Like I said, I've ran this area several times and I still need to look at my map now and again. I may end up linking my little maps that I drew to these videos. They're not awesome or anything, but maybe useful. Seed. South. Right up in here is the site of grace. We now have 2 seeds, so we can make upgrade again. And we're going to do something a little bit different, because as you may have seen when I was over by the poison mist guys, we actually do want one more for magic at this point. So since we're getting an extra one anyway, we're going to allocate one additional one for magic. And now, time to head south. We're going to grab another smithing stone too. As I don't miss. Oh, here it is. Don't bother the lobsters. Crayfish or whatever they are. Run like hell. I think we're in good shape though. Right around this big rock. And there's the site of grace. Now there's another stone. I thought... Oh, there it is. Look for the poison there. Grab it. We're going to head east. We're looking for that big rock. This is another not sure it's necessary item, but it's kind of on the way to what we're doing. So we may as well grab it. Right there. And now, northeast. Looking for that shack. Touch Rest of Diagro. We're going to get rid of some of those excess map markers.
What are
Talk
you
to him.
looking at? Trying to start? Ah, show me, and I'll consider. I'm not in love.
He's going to make you
First.
buy the necklace he stole. 1,000. But it's worth it.
All right. Things no damn use. Your bloody act.
Go ahead and talk to him one more time.
All right then. I could be.
Because
Oh, all right.
he has some dialogue about Raya.
Anyway, lucky she ain't down.
And he does sell boiled prawn for 600 a pop. Not a bad little physical defense boost. So, heading back to Raya. Again, she's an NPC, so be careful with contact with her. She gets irritable.
The thug should please. Oh yes, thank you. Did I forget? I see you are very but to steady such, please.
And that's what
Brave
we're after.
Thomas Tan. Are you on a volcano? Oh, this land at the
She'll give you a little hint about where you should go to find her. We're done with her. And we're going to go back to Academy Gate Town. And that will wrap it up for this one. So, looks like I've got some editing to do. Got to edit out that needless death stuff and the little coughing fit I had. So, yeah, we will catch you guys for part 7 again. As always, hope it was useful, and we'll see you next time.